my lovely Libras. I hope you guys are well. This is Debs and this is your reading for mid-Feb 2025. And Libra, I saw two friends heading out into town. They'd done some shopping, they had some shopping bags, and they were a bit hungry. So they thought, okay, we're going to find somewhere to stop and eat. One friend suggested a tea house, and they sat there, and their friend looked through the menu and said, you know what, it's all kind of toasted paninis and salads. I'm not sure this is really what I want. And I definitely don't just want a cup of tea and a piece of cake. I want something savoury. So their friend said, okay, no problem, well, we can find somewhere else. So a little bit further down the road, they found themselves in a sushi place. And they sat down, and this woman looked out the window, and it was raining. And she looked at her friend and said, you know what, I'm really sorry. I don't think it's very cozy in here. I'm not sure I want to eat cold food today. So this friend of hers looked at her and raised an eyebrow and said, okay, so we're heading out again into the rain? And she said, yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm just not really wanting sushi. A little bit further down the road, they came to a tapas place. And this woman's friend thought, great, she didn't want too much to eat. It's nice and cozy inside. It's savoury food. She's going to love it. So they went in, but it was absolutely packed. Really noisy. They had a group of kids having a birthday party in the corner. And this woman nearly slipped on a patch of taco sauce that had landed on the floor. And she wrinkled her nose at her friend and said, you know what, I am so sorry. I can't do this. I can't deal with the noise. Everything looks a bit greasy. I'm just not sure this is for me. So out in the rain they went again. They put their brollies up. And her friend looked at her and said, okay, I'm at a loss. You don't want tea and cake. You don't want salad. You don't want a panini. You don't want sushi. Tacos out the window. What do you want? And her friend looked at her watch and said, you know what? I think we should head to the steakhouse. And that's exactly what they did. When I came out of meditation, I heard the phrase, go big or go home. So my Libras, what I think we have here is you knowing that you want something. You may be missing something. You may feel as if you're craving change. You're going to have to go through several options to find what you truly want. I feel, Libra, that you're in a place in your life where you're not exactly unhappy, but you don't feel as if you're on the right path. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, simply that. All right, so Libra, let's begin. The deck that I'm using is the Prometheus Tarot, and we'll see where this goes, guys. We'll see where this goes. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Libras, please? Mid-Feb 2025. I feel as if you're restless, Libra. It's not so much that there's something wrong, it's just you don't feel that everything's right. You're not where you want to be, or you're not surrounded by the group of people you want to socialize with, or you're in the wrong job. The job's okay, it pays the bills, but it's not really what you want to do. You may have had issues, Libra, with, you know, people saying to you, friends saying to you, family members, Libra, just choose something and go for it. But you don't want to do that because you don't want to waste any more time. Now, this could be you trying to find the right partner. This could be you wanting to find the right location. Okay, Archangel Michael's telling me you're in the process of elimination. You will find what you want through the process of elimination. Okay, so Libra, rather than you thinking about what you might want, Archangel Michael's suggesting that you really think about what you don't want and start from there. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's a message for someone. Okay. The Chariot. Yeah, Libra, you want to progress. You want to move forward in your life in some way. But you're pulled in two different directions. You may feel, Libra, that what you really want to do is going to be too expensive. I'd love to train in this particular industry, but it's going to be so expensive and time consuming to do the training. It may be, Libra, that you might have found what you really wanted, if this is something like a relationship or a person, but they may have lived miles away. And this is you knowing you don't want a long distance relationship. The Hermit, Virgo energy. For some of you, you may have gone for something very fast and then regretted it and pulled back. Oh, I really thought this is what I wanted. I don't think I do now, right? You're in isolation, Libra, because this is a very important time of your life. For you to ascertain, Michael's saying no, for you to build the path that you want to walk down. I'm hearing again the process of elimination. Forge your own path. Create your future. So Libra, for many of you, this is you not doing what other people have done. This is you not following the crowd. You are creating your unique path. In the past, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. In the past, Libra, there may have been a sense of happiness with a particular partner, but something may have happened. They might have been overindulgent. Or you may have felt this was simply an overwhelming situation. You might have been tempted to move in different directions. It may be very confusing for you. You wanted your wish come true, but it somehow didn't work for you in the immediate past, or you changed what you thought you wanted. In your thoughts now, the Eight of Cups, yeah, Libra, you are just wanting to turn your back on this cycle, which has been very confusing, and follow the moon. Now, the moon is all about deep feelings, but the moon can bring up fear, because the moon is all about what you cannot see. You are following a particular path of light. I'm not surprised. Many of you are sat in the light, if not all of you. You are determined to make something of your life. I feel you're just waiting for the right opportunity to sort of drop in your lap, or you're waiting for a big sign from the universe to sort of point you in the right direction. The thing is, Libra, the universe isn't going to do that necessarily, because everyone has free will. So the angels can guide you and show you particular paths you could walk down, and then they sort of leave the ball in your court, which can sometimes be a bit frustrating. But Archangel Michael is telling me the true path you are supposed to be walking down will be very brightly lit. It's going to be obvious. That's the one they are suggesting you walk down, but there will be others that emerge at the same time, almost to tempt you. They want you to choose the brightest path. I'm also hearing the path that leads to the unknown. This is about you embracing your fear, Libra. This is about you taking a little bit of a risk. I feel they're suggesting the brightest path, but also a path that is unknown, because it's going to pique your interest. Libra, you are one of the most, if not the most, intelligent of signs, being an air sign. You do enjoy a sense of balance, but if a life is too balanced, too calm, too relaxed, you do get bored. You need your mind to be stimulated. And I feel, Libra, this particular path is going to work for you, because you can mold it to be exactly what you want. And if you decide, Libra, to go off on a tangent, you can do that too, because it's you building this path. There's room for expansion. There's room for creativity. And it may be, Libra, you're deciding to do something a little bit outside the box, out of your comfort zone. I'm getting a curiosity. I don't want the norm. Or if I'm going to do something, I want it to make an impact on my life. I mean, for instance, Libra, this could be you thinking, okay, well, I want to do something for an animal charity, right? So what you do is you go to an animal charity and you may purchase a few things in the shop and leave a donation. No, Libra, that wouldn't be enough for you. What you do is to go to that particular place, go home and think to yourself, okay, maybe I should set up something like that. Maybe I could do something like that. Not be a participant, but be a creator. That's what we're looking at. Go big or go home. In the immediate future, Libra, 6 of Swords. You're going on a journey in the immediate future. You could be going to check out a particular company. This might be you assessing a path that is unknown to you at present. In your fears, Libra, the Strength card. You may be fearing whatever path you take might affect your health, or you're very health conscious. I want to feel better physically. Maybe you're in an area that's too cold, or it's too hot, or it's too rainy, or it's too dry. Maybe it's incredibly noisy. I'm dealing with a very sensitive Libra who is very in tune with their environment. So Libra, you are looking for a healthy choice, a choice that's going to last, a choice that is going to feed you in the future. But why am I getting this kind of magician energy seeping into this? I want to create, I want to build, I want to splash colour. I want to try this, I want to try that. But this is you, Libra, not wanting to hop from one thing to another. It's as if you want to have something that ticks all your boxes in one particular cycle. If this is you going for a job, this is you thinking, okay, well, I don't just want to earn a decent salary and do the work that they want me to do. I want to push the boundaries. I want to bring in a different type of client. I want to feel as if I am expanding my creativity. And I also want career progression, and it'd be kind of nice if I had a bonus. You want to tick a lot of boxes, Libra, in one foul swoop, is what I'm getting here. Because then you're not wasting time. You may find yourself feeling a little lost, in a little bit of chaos, but you'd rather that than sit in this grey flatline energy. It's not you, it's driving you crazy. You might think about it in the back of your mind every day. I want to move, or I want a different career, or I want to do something more creative. There's something here about you not wanting to take baby steps anymore. You want to take a massive leap and keep your fingers crossed that you land on terra firma. Libra. In the environment, guys, the Knight of Wands. You have a choice, Libra. You have a choice. 2 particular paths are opening up. The first path is very exciting. It's very passionate. It's very creative. Somebody may want to work in partnership with you. This could be you, for instance, running your own business, or this could be you expanding your business. This could be somebody who wants to partner up with you and open a chain of stores or different branches. We could do this, we could do that. These are the areas, but it's going to take a heck of a lot of work. And you may feel you're going to exhaust yourself. It's exciting, but I feel, Libra, you may be holding back from this because you don't want to wear yourself out. The second path has its interest because, again, it's a path unknown. It's an untrodden path. You don't know really where you're going to end up. So it will pique your curiosity, but it seems calmer. It could be the actual environment is less noisy. There could be less people. It's still of interest to you because it's an adventure, which I think is partly what you want, but you're not going to find yourself holding your hands over your ears thinking, oh my gosh, it's too much, it's too much. You're not. Because this is very calm. So we've got two completely diverse paths opening up for you in the future. In your hopes, Libra, 4 of coins. Hoping that it's not going to take too much money. Whatever this new path pertains to be. Hoping it's not going to sap all your savings. You're also hoping, Libra, that you don't chicken out at the last minute and decide not to do this. Because I think whatever this is has been playing on your mind for the longest time. This feeling of being restless, wanting something new, wanting to expand, wanting to be creative, wanting to build something. Wanting to build something. It's as if you want to get your hands dirty. You'd rather get your hands dirty, Libra, than hand it over to somebody and fork out for it. You want to be hands-on here, symbolically. The outcome, the 4 of Swords. Okay, Libra, you're going to choose a particular option, but what you're going to realize is it's just not for you. It's just not for you. It's too noisy, it's too busy, it's too complicated, it's too chaotic. It's not for you. This again, Libra, is about the process of elimination, finding out what you don't want to figure out what you do want. Because with the 4 of Swords, I should have held this card up for you guys. With the 4 of Swords, this is you taking a break from a bit of an intense situation. You've been through a bit of a battle. You found yourself in this lovely, peaceful church, and you're taking a breather. And what you're thinking to yourself is, okay, that was a little bit crazy. I don't think I want something like that. No, this was a mistake. But Libra, you're not there sitting in the 10 of Swords, or you're not there thinking about the 7 of Swords. No, this is all about experimentation. You are going to go for something, but what you're going to realize is it's not going to be what you feel you want. And I think once you realize that it's not what you really want, you're going to choose the calmer option, interestingly. Clarification for you guys. Yeah, you are manifesting something here. You are creating something for you to fully get immersed in. You also want to keep your financial stability, or you're wanting to ensure that you keep your finances stable. Whoever is sat in the Knight of Wands racing towards you, Libra, 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 let's do this, let's do this. This is somebody who wants to collaborate with you. This is someone who wants to pull you onto the path that they are marching down. 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past. This could be a really good friend of yours who says to you, oh, Libra, I have this amazing idea for this business. I really feel you'd be the perfect partner. How about it? 5 of Wands. The only thing about this path, Libra, is it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of careful thought, because you're somehow going to have to fight off the competition. This is somebody who may be wanting to partner up with you and open a business, but what you're realizing is it's going to take a lot out of you. It may be time consuming, it may be physically taxing, it may be a complicated process. You may have to delve into the realms of marketing, advertising, that sort of thing. It's all consuming, right? So guys, underneath the deck we have the 2 of Coins. Yeah, you just don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you want to do. 6 of Coins. You're trying to keep your finances stable. Libra, you also have dipped into a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's try that particular career path. Let's see if I can work on that type of project. You've done it, but it's as if you're still thirsty. Interesting. Archangel Michael's showing me somebody taking little sips from a can of Orangina. I'm seeing Orangina on this can. And they're putting the can down thinking, I don't know, I'm sick of orange. Yeah, sick of orange. And I'm still thirsty. And they're reaching for a really big glass of plain water. And they're letting out a sigh. Oh, that's better. Oh, I needed that. Yeah, Libra, you're not dealing with small fry anymore. You don't want to just dip into little options, bit of this and bit of that. It bores you. It's not fulfilling enough. I'm hearing again, go big or go home. Okay. So, all right, guys, let's get into this and see where this takes us. Archangel Michael, why is Libra sat in the Chariot and the Hermit? You want to push forward, but you don't really know which direction. You're doing a lot of soul searching. Libra, it's almost as if you want somebody to say, okay, Libra, this is what you need to do. It might be that you feel that would be a relief, but no, this has to be totally you. It has to be you, your decision, Libra. The Five of Cups, yeah. What you do know is you're not really satisfied deep down. You may simply be looking at your life a little bit negatively. Yeah. What you're thinking about is, oh, I want excitement, I want life, I want something new, I want something to get my teeth into. You're really wanting change and you're ready to embrace change. But the thing is, what is it going to be for you? What is it going to be? You're ready for change, but what is it going to be? What's it going to look like, right? Yeah, I mean, this is you ready to symbolically pull on a backpack and get your compass out and a map and just leap forward, but you don't even know where to start. You don't even know where to start. Temperance. And because, Libra, you don't know where to start, you've just been coasting. Well, I've no idea what's really going to do it for me, so I'm just going to stay put. And that heaviness has got worse and worse and worse, Libra, because this is you now feeling really frustrated. I want to get on with it. I feel as if I'm wasting time somehow. Guys, we've all been in that type of situation. Sitting at crossroads thinking, well, I don't want to do anything too crazy because I might regret it, but if I sit here much longer, I'm going to die of boredom, right? Yeah. Nine of Swords. This is affecting you, Libra. It could even be affecting your sleep. You may wake up in the middle of the night thinking, God, I just want to find my path and go for it and stick to it and mold myself into it, but which path? Yeah. So guys, in the past, 10 of Cups, you were happy in a situation. You were happy in a situation until you weren't with the 5 of Coins. You could have been married and realised you married the wrong person, or you could have been in a situation where you were the main breadwinner and the person you were with didn't pull their weight, expected you to fork out for everything, and it might have annoyed you in the end. Or you simply felt this person wasn't on your wavelength. They didn't get you. They didn't really understand you. Ace of Swords. You knew the truth, Libra, but you sat in this energy for quite a while because you couldn't find an alternative. It's as if, well, I don't want to end the cycle because where do I go from there? And the thought of jumping into nothingness terrified you, so you stayed. But with the 9 of Cups, Libra, after that time, you either realised that your person was being overindulgent, they could have been cheating on you or taking advantage of you in some way, or you simply realised that you were not sitting in a wish come true energy and you wanted to. You wanted to be in the Nine of Cups, you weren't in the Nine of Cups, so the energy got heavier and heavier. What happened with the Nine of Cups? Yeah, there was a Tower moment. Okay, there was a Tower moment. So a marriage may have gone under, or there may have been a Tower moment relating to someone who was overindulgent. And with the energy of Judgment, you had to make a major decision. For some of you, this would be potentially divorce, moving out of living with someone. This could be even, if this isn't romance, Libra, you could have felt as if you were in a lovely 9-to-5 position. Your colleagues were almost like your friends, but you realised that you weren't earning enough money. And so this is you handing in your notice. So you may have decided to leave a company. You might have carried on doing the same type of job, but in another office. Whatever it was, Libra, it still didn't satisfy you. It didn't do it for you. You didn't at this point want to push yourself so far out of your comfort zone that you would find yourself in the middle of the ocean in a tiny dinghy with no oars, right? You didn't want to put yourself at too much risk. What you're thinking about now, guys, is you are so ready to move forward. You've had a couple of disasters in the past. You've learned a lot. You've pulled yourself back to a lovely, calm place, but Libra, it's too calm for you. It's just a bit too calm for you. You wanted to discover the unknown. You're wanting for a mystery to unfold. You're wanting to see what else is out there. You're heading straight to the moon with a lot of confidence. You're determined to find your right path. You're determined. What are you walking away from? Yeah. Libra, you're walking away from standing at crossroads. You're walking away from coasting. Why? Well, it's pretty clear to me anyway. Yeah, you're just fed up of sitting in this greyness. This is you sort of sat halfway house. This is you waking up in the morning thinking, well, you know what? It's a really boring day. It's not sheeting with rain, which can be quite exciting. It's not blazingly hot, so I can go out and sunbathe. It's not freezing cold and snowing, so I can go out and play in the snow. It's just a really boring day. You're looking for some kind of extreme because you're sitting in grey. And you're fed up of it. You're fed up of it. So, guys, in the immediate future, you have two paths opening up for you. One path may look a little bit staid for you, because remember, you're sitting in this grey energy. The frustration is building, go big or go home. So what you're looking at is, well, I could do this. I mean, this looks really gentle. This looks very relaxed. Yeah, it could be quite fun, I'm sure, but you're going to be more tempted by this energy. This is someone racing towards you to say, okay, Libra, I've got an amazing idea. We need to act now. Let's do this. It's going to get you all fired up. But remember, Libra, the final card of the Four of Swords, this isn't actually going to work out for you. It's not going to do it for you. It may be too much for you. Because what you're fearing is strength. Fearing that whatever this path is that you're about to move down, jump into, the cycle you're about to embrace, may take it out of you with a strength card. It may be too much. But you're very tempted because you're sitting in such a grey energy It's as if you need something major to pique your interest. But it might be you realise it's a little bit too much. But let's see, let's see. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands for Libra? Thank you, Michael. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm hearing April. Really, Michael? Yeah, saying April. Beginning of April. 3rd, 4th of April. He's pointing forward to... Wow. The end of June. The end of June? Libra, you're going to try something here. It may be over the course of a couple of months, beginning of April to the end of June. You may be looking into this at this point of time or in the next few weeks. It could relate to somebody from your past turning up saying, okay, Libra, I think we should start a business. Delve into a venture of some kind. And you're quite excited. There is another option at the back of your mind, but you're pushing it further to the back of your mind because you may feel, it's not really what you were looking for. This is the karma option. So initially, you're going to jump into this cycle with this Knight of Wands. Could simply be a younger fire sign who's a really good friend of yours. I'm not getting anything romantic. Sorry, guys. Nope. Let's have a look at this person's energy. Wheel of Destiny. What they're saying to you is, Libra, they believe that you two partnering up, moving into this type of venture, doing this was meant to be. They believe this might be your calling. This might be what you're supposed to do. What else are they saying to Libra? The Emperor. Yeah. They may be working with the head of a company, or they may be taking charge, sat in their masculine energy, or could even be a masculine Libra who's wanting to go into business with you. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to pull you on board. I believe I'm dealing with a feminine Libra. Sorry for you guys. I do. This is someone who believes you have the intelligence, the drive, the enthusiasm, the knowledge to make a success of this. But why do I feel, Libra, it's as if they know deep down that they couldn't do it without you? Eight of Swords, but they're in their head because they're not sure if you're going to say yes. I actually think you will. You, Libra, are sat thinking, well, I could move into the Six of Swords energy, but it might not be for me. I think this looks more exciting, so I'm going to go for this. What's on your mind? What's the primary first initial reaction? What's your gut reaction? Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that interesting? Your gut reaction is, thank God I can end the cycle I've been in and do something very, very different. So what are you saying to this person, guys? Yeah, you're excited, you're fired up, you're inspired, you're saying yes. You're basically saying, okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Because you believe, Libra, this is your energy that you've sort of been trying to find your path. I mean, this is almost you stepping onto center stage. You know, you're blindfolded. You're sort of hopping onto center stage with one foot thinking, okay, I'm on stage, but where do I go? This is somebody who's leading you onto the right path, or so you think. This is what you felt you needed, Libra. You needed direction. You needed somebody to show you something. And you're doing this. You're doing this. You may have to sign a contract. Page of Swords. You are asking a lot of questions. This is when the nerves may come to the surface. What are you asking here? Yeah, Ten of Wands. Is it going to be too much? Archangel Michael's saying no. Okay. I know what he's getting at here. What he's saying to me is, it's the wrong message, Deborah, that you're delivering. And that's fine. That's fine. I think with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands, what you're realizing, Libra, is despite the fact that it's exciting, it's new, it inspires you, you're enthusiastic about it, when you look at the details under a magnifying glass, you're going to feel a little bit worried. Because you are possibly giving this person a difficult message of truth, which is, I'm sorry, but this isn't for me. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to be time consuming. You may also realize, Libra, that this is someone in the nicest sense who is planning on asking you to do the bulk of the work, the nitty-gritty, time-consuming stuff, whereas they want to maybe slip into the creative energy. So, for instance, putting it out of thin air, if this is you building a business with someone, then this is this person saying to you, okay, Libra, this is your job and this is my job. And what you're realizing is you're sat there at a really boring kitchen table, stuffing 1,000 flyers into envelopes, which is going to take you a week. Whereas your friend is actually doing the creative bit. They're having fun on the laptop, looking at maybe creating a website or liaising with potential clients. What you're realizing is, yeah, I've been left with the bulk of the work. This is not for me. This is way too draining for me. No. I think this is why this person wondered whether or not you were going to say yes to begin with. They may have been a little bit, not calculating, but they may have thought, well, you know, if Libra wants to do this, then I can get Libra to do that part, which is really boring, and I can do the creative stuff. Yeah. Libra, you're realizing that it's not for you. You're realizing it's not for you. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There may be a little bit of an argument here. You could be fired up. You may ring this person and say, okay, well, we're building this business together. I've sort of managed to stuff all these flyers into all these envelopes. You know, it's all done. What are you doing? And you may find your person is getting all excited looking at products. They could be dealing with colors, fabrics, pieces of jewelry, whatever they're doing the exciting stuff. And you may be annoyed. You may think, oh, great, that's the bit I really wanted to get involved with. Yeah, they've given me this really boring part of the job. You may flare up. It's not the end of the world. What's the energy between you? Yeah, the Two of Swords. This is someone who didn't really want to take this on by themselves, but they also didn't tell you, Libra, exactly what this entailed. And you're realizing this is really not for you. It's not creative enough. It's just not for you. You may say to this person, I'm really sorry, but no. Two of Swords, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So Libra, I actually think that you are going to take a little bit of a break with the Four of Swords. You're going to pull back, gather your energy together again, and do a lot of thinking. And what I believe you're going to think about, Libra, is the path that you put on the back burner, the Six of Swords. There's still a sense of mystery here. There's still a sense of going on an adventure because you're heading off into the sunset, but you've no idea where that's going to lead. But it's calmer. It's a little bit less frantic, or it's a little bit less time consuming for you. You're really looking at this. Because what you may have realized, Libra, is, yes, you might have been doing a calm job in building this business with this person, but if this really took off, it would take up all of your free time, all of your energy, and may cost you a lot of money to boot. And you may also acknowledge in the back of your mind, even though you're not saying anything, that this person needed you somehow to get this off the ground. It wouldn't potentially have been an equal partnership. You might have just been left with all the jobs that other people don't want to do, you know. This is you deciding, okay, I'm going to go it alone. Six of Swords is you maybe checking out a different area. So Libra, this is you thinking, I'm really bored, I'm really restless, I want to move forward into something, I want to get excited about something. So this is you looking at adventure. What you're realizing is it's just not going to be for you. In the future, what you're looking at is, okay, well, if this particular venture isn't for me, then maybe I should think about an actual relocation. You may be ready to do that. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? I'm sorry, Archangel Michael's showing me tailoring your own boundaries, which is really interesting. Okay. I don't quite know what that means. The Death card, Scorpio. Okay. What Archangel Michael, I think, is telling me is this will change your life, but if you're the only one that's heading in this direction, then you can do things totally your way. You don't have to consider anyone else. You don't have to follow anyone else's rules. This is totally you, which I think is going to appeal. What are you doing here, Libra? The Four of Wands. Wow. Guys, you may be actually thinking of purchasing a property now. Depending on your financial situation, if you're on the breadline, this could be you deciding to buy somewhere run down that needs total renovation but is really small, so it's not going to cost the earth. If you have a bit more money at your disposal, Libra, this could be you going for a small holiday property that is going to be a project for you to get your teeth into. If you live in the middle of a city, Libra, this could be you buying a tiny, tiny flat in a village somewhere 300 kilometers away, but it might be in a tourist area, so it's green and leafy. It may have historical monuments. It could be by a body of water. You're looking at this very seriously. You can go at your own pace. You can bring people on board if it gets a little bit too much. This for you might be what you've been craving. I'm hearing craving. What are you considering here, guys? The Eight of Coins. Libra, you're going to be financially savvy. What you might try and do, Libra, is either rent out the property that you own, that you're sitting on, if it's relevant, and use that rental money to plough into renovating another property. That is if you've paid off a mortgage for somewhere you're sitting on, right? Or you could take equity out of a property that you own and purchase something really run down outright with a little bit of extra savings. And think to yourself, it's going to be a 5-year project. But again, it's very exciting. It's not costing you too much. Or Libra, for some of you, you may decide to stay somewhere for, say, 3 months, purchase somewhere in cash, get the sale done, and then visit it maybe off and on, depending on where you are in the world, depending on your work schedule, whether or not you're retired, I don't know. If this is somewhere far afield, you can only stay abroad for 3 months at a time, so you may take that into consideration. You may be living in between 2 countries for a while, but very excited because you're taking this at your own pace. And there's no one telling you what to do, no one telling you what wallpaper to use, what paint to use, no one telling you what you can't do, No one telling you how to do this. You're doing it to your specific spec, and you're able to delve into your creativity. You may be feeling, well, if it's a holiday place, then I could rent it out in high summer, get some money coming in from the property. At other times of the year, I could live there for 3 months on and off. It'd be wonderful. On top of that, Libra, this may be a very good investment. You may be buying somewhere where you know the property is going to increase in value. So this, guys, may tick all your boxes. What are you doing here? The Empress. Now, you could be talking to a mother, a sister, an aunt, a friend, or this could be you, Libra. The Empress can be Taurus, Libra energy. You're sounding someone out about this. You may be wanting advice, or you could be hoping that someone's going to say to you, oh, that's a great idea. Page of Cups, yeah. I mean, someone's saying to you it's a great idea. What else is this person saying? Yeah, the Sun. Oh, Libra, you'd be so happy. This may be just what you want. For some of you, you may be a single parent. You could have a child and you're thinking, oh, my child would love it. You know, we'd be up to our elbows in paint. They'd have a lot of fun with this if you've got a young child. Or Libra with the Sun, you may be buying somewhere in a hot country. You could be. Yeah, is this going to work out, this quieter path? Yes, yes, yes. Libra, you will feel a sense of victory and success because this fulfills you on so many more levels than this does. With this venture, you'd have to be working with this person, which is always a risk. If you don't agree, it can cause a few problems. You're also realizing that this is someone who may need you to do the nitty-gritty work, which is the boring work. You may also feel that if this really took off, it will be totally time-consuming. No weekends free. You'd have to work late into the evening. It will be a struggle, and it wouldn't be enjoyable because you'd be tired. This particular venture may be more up your street. You're walking down a path, creating a path for yourself. You may feel that not a lot of people that you know have done something like this. It might give you a chance to travel, to explore new places. It's going to give you a chance to be creative. You may be redecorating or renovating a place. It could be also lucrative financially. It might be something that could earn you money ongoing if, when you're not there, you rent it out to holidaymakers, something like that. And it looks to me as if the weather would be good. So Libra, this may be what you've been looking for. So what are you going to do, Libra? We're coming towards the end of the reading. Ace of Coins. Okay, guys, I think you're going to do it. I mean, this is you putting down a lump sum on a property. Or this is you actually considering, Libra, relocation. You could actually be moving lock, stock to this area. Thinking, well, you know what? If it doesn't work out, then I can always go back to where I came from. Nothing lost. Let's get a final card from the Divine. What's the advice, Michael, please? Go for it. Go for it, Libra. Jump in. Take that chance. I don't think you're going to regret it. I don't think you will. So, guys, I am leaving it there. I really hope this has helped take care of you. And, of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Libra. Bye now.